Okay, traders, Zilliqa this time, and it's TA Monday. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna simply fucking bombard all of you with a lot of TA, guys. Like I'm gonna be throwing in so many videos today. So guys, hit that like if you do like this content. Go ahead and subscribe as well. Share this video with all of the people who like Zilliqa and who wants and everybody who wants to look at the facts rather than their emotions in terms of trading, hodling, or even investing in Zilliqa. So guys, let's jump onto the charts right off. The first chart we have is the Zilliqa USD pair, as this one is certainly the one of the most bullish looking charts in the cryptocurrency space these days. Guys, I've been talking about Zilliqa ever since this flagging out grind kind of price action right here on Zilliqa, and ever since we are quite a lot of we are up, like we are significantly up. And I remember I had some price point targets which I did derive from this entire COVID dip. Guys, look at this. Look at this to the T, 7.618 being tested, guys. This is madness. Like sometimes, this TA hocus focus, it really works, guys. I mean, it really happens. All right, first take profit. Like you can just simply see how this price point right here worked as a support. Like it did work like a charm in terms of acting like a support. Simply went to the upside. Now, guys, the more we consolidate below that 7.618, better it is for Zilliqa for your ultimate target towards the 10.764. Guys, I did expect this one to be your, well, the bull market top on the Zilliqa price action, but anything can happen. Capital can keep on flowing into the market. Guys, remember, you can get exhausted as a trader, but the capital flowing into the market will never get exhausted. Never. These things can simply go to the upside and never stop. So this one just rejecting currently rejecting the 7.618, never closing a 3-day candle above it. Guys, you can see how perfectly, how precisely this is acting up. Well, okay, to be honest with you, let's just simply you can simply argue that you can simply draw a little. Well, you can take these price points as well. I mean, you have a lot of confluence right here, so I'm going to be taking this price point right here as a bottom. Now 1.1 extension is going to be here as soon as we start closing and opening candles above this price point right here. We have been under a constant trending motion to the upside, guys. Now, what do you want to see here for further continuation move? 3-day closure above the 7.618. Open and closure. Now, we did close this candle right here, but the preceding candle is going to be closing the next 1 day, 14 hours, guys. Let's wait and watch what happens. I think this one is going to get picked up from these price points at 1.4, to be honest with you. I'm going to be jumping onto the small time frames as well pretty soon to determine if this support is going to be real or not. But Zilliqa is currently under a strong trending motion, guys. Any price action coming to the 21 simple on 3-day time frame is getting picked up, and this area right here is a huge buying opportunity, leading the prices all the way at 100% to the upside, guys. To be honest with you, 130% to the upside. Just this is why I constantly talk about this higher time frames. When you get lost in the small time frames, zoom the fuck out. Look at these price points at the 3-day time frame. Now that's going to be deciding most of your bull trends as well. So the 12-hour time frame, guys, currently still trending above the 21 simple on the 12-hour time frame. You can expect this one to get reaccumulated with these price points. Now this support is aligning quite perfectly, and we did have this did have this grind breakout to the upside after this wedge resolved its way to the upside, guys, with this bullish engulf candle right here. Immense amount of volume coming in as well to confirm this move. So guys, this support right here is aligning with this wedge right here. All right, now it is dependent, like Zilliqa USD price action is quite dependent on how Bitcoin is going to do, as Bitcoin is losing its ground above the $60K levels. I've been talking about shorting Bitcoin every single time, but it looks to me like every single time you want to have a little overreaction to the upside, then you will eventually make your down move, as history repeats itself. It's kind of repeating itself again. So Bitcoin is breaking below the ranges, which means that Zilliqa against BTC can get stronger in these price points, right? So watch for this price point, like watch this 14 cents level very carefully. If you lose this one out, just cross your fingers and hope for this price point to get picked up at 13 cents. If you do break below this price point right here, guys, this is what is going to happen. All right, just the way you move to the upside, similar gravity, similar magnitude will be coming to the downside as well. You'll be testing this wick right here on the downside. And guys, I think the macro trend is bullish. So the 12-hour 200 simple moving average is aligning with this price point right here. If you break down below this area, this will get picked up right here. All right, for short-term bounce as well. So if you lose out on 13 cents on a 12-hour closing basis, watch for this price point at 8.5 cents. Now this will be your major bounce area, major bounce area if it actually comes here. So guys, what is your optimal strategy for Zilliqa right now? Be on the sidelines. All right, there is no FOMO. It's just completely, there is no need to FOMO into any Zilliqa positions right now. Just sit on the sidelines, wait for the price action to get mature on the USD pair, and then you can take some actions, as this is not an actionable event right here. And I do expect and I do think that we have a triple bearish divergence under formulation, and if I do extend this one, the picture keeps on getting bearish, right? So be really cautious, be really careful in Zilliqa, as let's just see how the RSI is trending. Yep, you do have 3 points of bearish divergence between this point, this point, and this point right here. So if your support at 8.5 cents gets, well, does not get supported quite much, you can have an argument of Zilliqa's price action coming in all the way at the starting of this wedge right here. Although I do expect this one to be an extremely long macro time frame support, but this is quite a lot to the downside. It's got a 60% downside move, but if that happens, your major macro trend could come under jeopardy. So first and foremost here, let's not just get too ahead of ourselves, although we need to be aware of what can come in the market. But first and foremost, $13 cents region is certainly going to be one of the key areas of support on Zilliqa. Guys, I'm looking at this price action in a very comprehensive pattern, in a very comprehensive manner right here. So hit that like, go ahead for this, subscribe if you do like the content. All right, so these price points are extremely far-fetched. You want this one to hold. If this one does not hold, this wedge right here is resolving to the downside. Trade this one. All right, you can trade this one. You can sit in USDT for most of the time, and when it comes right here, you can flip back into Zilliqa. You will be having more Zilliqa, guys. So watch for, you can go ahead with some reaccumulation trades right here. All right, nothing to be fearful about. If you are in perpetual long positions, leave your thoughts down in the comments below, because that could be a little scary. You can hedge your exposure as well by shorting any other future on Zilliqa. All right. Okay, so the immediate short time frames, the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, this is aligning beautifully with this diagonal trending support right here coming in at 13. Guys, I cannot stress enough how important the 13 cent level is, to be honest with you. You break below this price point right here, you could be looking at some nice nasty price movements down all the way at 85 first, and then the ultimate resolution target here at the 5.5 cents, to be honest with you. If this entire bearish divergence has to play out in the macro time frame, you will come down back here. All right, you can simply hedge your exposure. You can simply go ahead and reaccumulate more Zilliqa for the time being. All right, guys, so no FOMO right here until we take down these price points at 17.5 cents. All right, just you can simply sit on the sidelines, nothing to FOMO about it. All right, let's jump onto the BTC pair, as this is certainly looking way more bullish than your USD pair, to be honest with you. So this, guys, what is this pattern, to be honest with you? Just without any interpretation, what is this? This is a goddamn cup and handle, guys. This is a macro cup and handle. Macro cup and handle. So that this means that Zilliqa will pick up its dominance against BTC if we start closing and opening. If we start trending above the 300 Satoshi levels on Zilliqa BTC, this is a macro cup and handle which will have your bullish price targets all the way around 647 Satoshis, guys. I have been making videos on Zilliqa BTC ever since these price points right here, and it looks to me like this pattern is getting quite matured in the market. And if you are resolving this range to the upside, you know the drill, guys. You know the freaking drill. It's going to be better staying at Zilliqa than Bitcoin as well. All right, so you can simply go ahead, take two trades. You can short the USD pair, you can long the BTC pair. Both of them will help you accumulate more and more Zilliqa. If you are extremely uber fucking omega bullish on Zilliqa, you can accumulate this one in two different ways. All right, two different ways. So you do take this one, you do take this one out right here. There is not much stopping all the way at these price points. Now, guys, you can argue that you have a macro support resistance confluence right here, but if this pattern is resolving to the upside, yep, there's not much stopping here. And then you know what we can do? All right, it's just speculation. It's just a far-fetched opinion. You can do something like this. A cup and handle within a cup and handle, right? I mean, then we can talk about the further price action targets all the way at 2044 satoshis, a 10x from these price points on BTC pair. So guys, if you have some spare change, I would say, on BTC, you can simply put that on Zilliqa, and you can simply expect some 10x in the coming months and years. This is a long form of analysis. This is a long form of pattern consolidation development right here in front of you. You can argue that this will also look like an inverted head and shoulder on a macro picture, guys. Macro picture. If Zilliqa's team keeps on working out, if they keep on increasing their stakes in the market, if more and more participants come into the space, Zilliqa is going to be one of the players which is going to be taking a lot of dominance from BTC. It's going to squeeze the fuck out of BTC like a cloth. Just going to consume so much Bitcoin. And guys, when we come to these price points right here, do remember to take profit. But then, I mean, this is yet another quite a far-fetched thesis. Just a thesis, alright? It's just a thesis. Anything can happen in the market. Alright, let's just jump on to Zilliqa Ethereum. This one is also looking okay. This one is looking better as compared. Guys, Zilliqa Ethereum, Zilliqa BTC looking certainly better than Zilliqa USD, to be honest with you. Alright, so that means that BTC is wanting to break down. Alright, BTC is looking to consolidate for a mid-term basis, I guess. And as far as you're maintaining the 3-day structure right here on the 21 simple moving average, Zilliqa is a better investment than Ethereum. I've been rambling about that crap ever since we bullishly engulfed above these price points right here. Yep. If you have been watching my content right here, hit that like, guys. You cannot afford to not hit that like right here. All right, you have to just go ahead and hit that like. It doesn't cost you anything, right? I'm sharing my edge with you guys for free. I'm telling you how to do some TA Hocus Focus for free. So enjoy your free content, but you gotta do me a favor by liking the video, subscribing, sharing this channel with your friends. That's going to be certainly interesting for me, as well as we are a community under development, and we will turn out to be the most sophisticated traders in this entire crypto space. That's the goal. Let's reach there. All right, let's reach there. So guys, as far as you're trending above this price point right here, your first take profit target is going to be these areas right here. But this looks to me like yet another pretty shitty looking cup and handle under formulation. If you do take this one out at this price point right here, then Zilliqa is going to be having a very accelerated move to the upside against Ethereum as well. So Ethereum, you can certainly start flipping your Ethereum against Zilliqa if you're holding these price points on the longer haul. Guys, I think this has been pretty much it on the Zilliqa price action analysis. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Zilliqa. Are you trading the perpetual contracts, or are you trading spot exposure? Are you just exposed on Zilliqa on spot, guys? Because this one is yet another hodl, to be honest with you. The more you trade these hodl coins, the less the chances are that you're going to be picking out on that significant upside in the coming months and the years, right? Let me know down in the comment what you feel about Zilliqa, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.